I've got some updates I need to make. So, there are several points that I need to address on the video that dropped yesterday. Maybe 4 points. Number 1, my mentor, Keith McGowan, the Outboard Dad. Go and check him out. He dropped some knowledge in the comment section. He was saying, "Hey man, you are a professional." This is true. I am a professional. And the other point that he made was to let you all know, this is one of my mentors, let y'all know that I am not a licensed electrician yet. Y-E-T. Exclamation, 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 because I'm going hard in this program. And I don't mean that in like a braggadocious kind of way. I mean, I'm trying to leave it all out on the field. You know what I mean? Because there's too much on the line. Man, I'm married with a kid. You know what I'm saying? And inflation is sky high right now. I can't afford to not do my homework and then miss checks from incentive pay or fail first year or second year, you know, because it's happening. It's already happening around me. There are people who are failing and getting kicked out, and then you got to pay back the books and basically what was paid up front for you to participate in the IBEW. You got to pay some of that back or all of that back. I don't remember exactly the amount, but some particular cases you may have to pay $1,000, and that's just a repeat. If you don't make it through. So there's too much on the line for me to, in that sense. Now, the 2 major points are addressed by the very journeyman that I referred to in the video that dropped yesterday, the one that I spent time with over the summer, who gave me the idea about replacing my 2-prong outlets with 3-prong outlets, and then protecting them by the GFCI, which is a ground fault circuit interrupter. I know I bounced back and forth between that and current yesterday, but it is a ground fault circuit interrupter. Here's what he had to say. He had to correct me majorly on a couple of points. He's a gentleman. He decided to reach out to me and let me know versus dogging me in the comment section. And I appreciate that. I don't mind that because I need to be able to handle criticism and whatnot. And at some point, I'm sure some people out there will just start hitting me over the head like, "You dang fool, that's not how that works, blah, blah, blah." I just want to go ahead and make sure that you all get all the information that you need, because I got a reputation to uphold and to maintain. So, point number 1, I had mentioned a GFCI having to deal with a spike in current flow. That is incorrect. A GFCI is not searching for a surge. It is not providing a surge protection. It is simply a device with a chip on the inside that is monitoring the hot and the neutral that's flowing through the device, the GFCI. If there's current that goes through the hot but then does not return on the neutral, the GFCI sees that as a ground fault, hence the name, the ground fault circuit interrupter. So it's not going through the device and out the neutral like it's supposed to, but it's going somewhere. That's the gist of that thing. And also the ground wire, which I should have known this. Y'all caught me on my lazy day, and then I'm paying for it. I'm being reached out like, "You fool!" The ground wire doesn't necessarily deal with surges or spikes. The ground wire is just simply bonding all of the metal components, right? You've got bonding and grounding, which is a little too technical for this video, and that's something that I would plan on getting into a little down the road. It simply is a fail-safe if the wire becoming frayed and touching a part of the metal of say the device, the receptacle that you're dealing with. If that were to occur, the hot wire that touches the metal will be handled by the ground wire, because the ground wire is bonded to the metal, and it's sending it back to the source, which is where it needs to go. It handles that difference of potential, sends it back to the source, because without that ground wire, if that bad boy touches the metal part, and then you go and you touch it. This is a regular receptacle we're talking about now. And then you go and you touch it. You are the difference of potential, so the electrons are going to move through you. The current is going to flow through you into the ground. Electricity is always trying to get to the ground, and we do not want to be that path. So the ground wire is just a path to ground for the electricity. If it ends up in a place or going to a place where it's not supposed to be going, the ground wire is the path for that. So I apologize. I'm here to clean up these mistakes, these misunderstandings, and I decided to address this right away, then giving y'all a whole week before finally saying, hey, I was wrong. Yeah, just thought I'd make this update for you. It's Sunday. I've gotten my soul right, and I'm just chilling out because I got to wake up early and get it in and attack this week. You know what I mean? Don't ask about my haircut. It's homemade, and it didn't work out.